This picture here, Jimmy the Vino, the owner of Meadow Plus, was very unhappy with how his plows were getting the road surface and the parking lots cleared. He says there's got to be a better way. So he spent a couple of years developing the live edge plow. And as you can see with this picture, it's going to save me 850 words. It's following the contour of the roadway. If this was a standard plow, it would be angled in some way and it's going to be leaving snow. So his whole idea was, how can I mechanically remove more snow from the roadways, therefore reducing salt that we got to drop behind. Now, this is a pretty nice road. Unfortunately, most of our roadways in Quebec are now heaved and they've got potholes, and so the live edge actually can follow those indentations. This road is very typical in Quebec. I'm starting to see some of this creep into this area too. So again, the live edge plow is going to be able to follow those imperfections, those indents. So it's not that just the crown, but the whole cutting edge can float up and down 3 inches and oscillate. So it's 100% of the cutting edge is trying to stay on the surface of the roadway it's trying to plow. Effective for snow removal, we build them for, mentioned ag tractors. Ag tractors is probably 80% of what's used in the Quebec market for smaller roadways and a lot of parking lots. So again, the idea is if you have certain types of equipment already sitting that you're not using for winter, it might be something to look at, because that's usually the more expensive part of it. So the live edge, we're going to say it reduces up to 40%. We've noticed again on the private sector when we're looking at a lot of rubber edge cutting edges, pushers, we're seeing 50 to 60%. I'm a person who does not like to throw out numbers. What I'm liking is the results that we're seeing from real tracking. I'm liking the results that we're seeing from pictures. And so if we get it down to 20, 30% compared to other steel cutting edges, that's a big plus right there. Plowing time. I do know that our experience was when we go by with the live edge plow, we're not going to replow that same place again because it's pretty close to bare pavement. So possibly saving 30% time on plowing. And I do know that one of the municipalities who used our plow out here said that they saved 30%. They saved one pass, so that was a 33% savings in time. Our cutting edges, I'm going to go over that next. So you have clearer road surfaces, reduced hard pack. Again, because the cutting edges are following the contour of your pavement, they're cutting through better through the hard pack. So they're actually able to scrape more hard pack off the roadway than your standard type of cutting edge. Okay, so for the operators out here, I think you're going to really appreciate this. We have what we call the HD, which is the soft drive technology, which is built into our live edge. And to save time, I'm just going to go to the next slide that really shows it better. So it's hinged in such a way that when it trips, it just folds back. It doesn't lift the plow up. It doesn't jolt the plow. Other than every other, that's what you get as an operator. You're driving down the road. You know which manholes are a little higher than others. And I used to cringe. I go, okay, here it comes. And I just like, the live edge plow will just fold back. There's times you don't even notice you've caught a manhole. The other thing is we're starting to hear great feedback is sometimes you can rip off the manhole covers or even the rings around, causing the damage. With the live edge, it just folds back. It's not causing those damages. We had a customer last year was going to lose their client if they didn't find a solution. They went with the live edge plows and they hadn't broken a single ring or manhole cover. We use carbide in all our live edge, 1/2 inch of carbide, and the reason we do that is, again, because we have that 3-inch floating, we want that cutting edge to last as long as possible. Because if you wear out a ½ inch, an inch, 2 inches, you've lost the whole effect of the live edge. And carbide, they're saying, is going to outlast steel cutting edges 5-to-1. So if you're getting 50 hours out of a steel cutting edge, you're going to get 250 hours out of a carbide. Now, it's not scientific. Speed has a lot to do with it. The hotter you get that cutting edge, the quicker it wears out. But there is a difference. And also, our main cutting edge, where this carbide is inserted in, is made out of CHT 400. In the US, it's more known as AR 400, which is 4 times stronger than regular steel. So a 1/4 inch of this AR 400 is the equivalent of 1 inch of regular steel. Now, we use this AR 400 in not only the cutting edge, and a lot of you have seen this video already, but the forks in the front are AR 400. The cutting edge, AR 400. In the back, all of those components are AR 400. The reason we're doing this is we need something that's stronger, and if we went with regular steel, we'd have to go 4 times thicker. The plow now becomes too heavy, and it just becomes a beast to be able to work with. So we're implementing this high-density steel in our plows. Again, you can see how it floats. You can just see how it, a lot of times you can even see little gravel it's picking up. And right here, it's just going to fall in a pothole and it's going to trip back. The plow doesn't get lifted up. For operators, I know, as an operator, I love that feature. It was just fantastic because I'm not worried, I'm not, tensing. The plow will last longer because it doesn't have that shock wave. The truck or the loader, the tractor that's pushing this plow is going to last longer because it doesn't receive the shock waves that you get from that jumping up and down. This video is 3 minutes long. You can come see me later on. I really don't want to waste too much time on that. This is one of my favorite ones. Look at the mirror. The guy who's actually videotaping this, it's bare pavement behind him. The one thing you'll notice with our plow, it leaves little white lines, and those are between the sections of cutting edges. It's going to play again. Oh, no, it didn't. I had put it on a repeat loop, but I guess it's not. In that mirror, it was just fabulous. You see the little white lines. So this next video, this is just outside where our factory is. There's live edge on the main plow and on the wing plow. This road is very uneven. Look at how close to bare pavement. The amount of salt you need to drop on that is very minimal to get it down to black pavement. That's the live edge advantage. I got one last one. Again, it's not a very long presentation. I really wanted to just show you. I think this really gives you a better idea than me speaking. I had no idea the volume was on, so I'm not even going to bother showing you the next one because I know it's even noisier. So that's it. The live edge is making a difference. I'm so thrilled to see that we're getting stats that are saying this, and I really enjoy meeting the operators who are actually using our plows. They're the testimony saying it works. So thank you very much.